If you want to run awesome automated webinars, this just might be the solution. What's up guys, Jason here, aspiring entrepreneur, and today we are going to be talking about the top 3 reasons why you should check out StealthSeminar for your automated webinars. So today we are going to run through the top 3 reasons why you should be checking it out, and this is going to be a very positive review. Make sure to check out the channel because I also have a video coming out, the top 3 reasons not to use StealthSeminar, so you kind of get a pros and cons and you can weigh it out for yourself. And also in the description I have links to other YouTube videos where I weigh the pros and cons of StealthSeminar against other solutions like EverWebinar, WebinarJam, and ClickFunnels. So in this video, let's just go ahead and dive right in. I also have links in the descriptions to some walkthroughs if you want some more in-depth insights as to what StealthSeminar looks like on the inside. So kicking things off at number 3 is the red carpet support. A lot of SaaS companies like to boast and brag about how great their support is, but we've all been there, right? You finally have a problem with the software, it's been working really great, and you go to the support, you realize I can't even find the support email, or maybe you find the support email and it takes them a week and a half to get back to you. Or worse yet, they respond very quickly and essentially say, oh, really, that's your problem and it's not something we're going to solve for you. StealthSeminar, on the other hand, rolls out the red carpet. I mean, they literally will do everything for you. When you purchase StealthSeminar, it's not just like purchasing a webinar software. It's like purchasing a webinar software and a team of virtual assistants who are ready, willing, and able to do everything that you need. One of the huge drawbacks of a lot of other solutions is that it takes a really long time to get the hang of the interface and figure out where things are, and then figure out how do I integrate this with my landing page, how do I integrate it with my autoresponder. StealthSeminar eliminates all that because essentially as soon as you sign up, they say, hey, just give us the information and we will do it for you. Now, you still have the option of going through their overly complicated interface, but the complexity is actually to your advantage because they realized, unlike some other solutions that just cuts out all that complexity so you could do it yourself, the guys over at StealthSeminar were like, well, all of this stuff is really needed, so why don't we just increase our price a little bit and add a team that can do everything so you get the best webinar experience possible for your viewers. And I'll give you a quick example before I go on to number 2 here, and that is when I was setting up my webinar, all I had to do is I sent them the video file, the name of the webinar, I filled out a brief form talking about where my funnel was driving traffic from and where my landing page was, and then I sent over my YouTube and Facebook tracking codes and they filled out the rest. I even had some problems integrating with ActiveCampaign, which was a autoresponder that I was testing at the time, and I just gave them a login and password and they went and fixed everything inside of ActiveCampaign. So they really go above and beyond to make sure that your webinar is up and running smoothly. And that example actually leads me into reason number 2 you should check out StealthSeminar, and that is the integration. I have been sorely disappointed with other solutions out there and the lack of integration with autoresponders. What is given as a webinar software is all webinar softwares send whoever signed up to your autoresponder. And that's where most webinar softwares stop and say, yay, we integrate. However, I've been sorely disappointed to find out that a lot of softwares won't even tell you who showed up and who didn't. Now, maybe a little bit of an extra cost, but StealthSeminar has advanced integrations for all autoresponders, not just the high-end ones like ActiveCampaign, Entreport, and Infusionsoft. If you're already using one of those, it really doesn't matter which webinar software you use because pretty much those 3 integrations, because they cost so much and because of their advanced functionality, they'll work with anything. However, StealthSeminar does, again, roll out the red carpet here and allows for advanced integrations with some of the lower tier autoresponders. So pretty much any autoresponder that is a major player in the internet marketing space, they seamlessly integrate with. And when I mean integrate, I mean that you will be able to know who showed up to the webinar, how long they were on the webinar, whether they saw the offer, whether they clicked. It gives you a lot more info and data so you can segment your list. Otherwise, you send people to a landing page, they sign up and they go to your autoresponder, and then you have a bunch of people who signed up and you don't really know if they ever showed up or how long they saw the offer, and then it's really hard to follow up properly with them. And this leads me to reason number 1, you should check out StealthSeminar, and that has to do with the video encoding. When it comes to automated webinars, you want your webinar to have have that live webinar experience, of course, without pretending like it's live and trying to trick people. However, a lot of other solutions have a tremendous amount of issues because all they do is take a video that's sitting on Amazon S3 or Vimeo or worse yet YouTube, and then they embed it on a page in their system and they autoplay it, and that's it. They call that a webinar. However, what StealthSeminar does is they take your video and they encode it. So it takes a day or two for the video to be converted and optimized, and then it doesn't matter what device or what browser is being used, your video is always going to play correctly. I cannot tell you how many times I've used other solutions, ClickFunnels, EverWebinar, where the videos did not play properly in Firefox or they didn't play properly on a mobile device, and I had webinars where they were going and you'd be able to click pause and play the webinar as you wanted. Some of the time the player controls showed up. Now again, I reached out to those companies' support and they were able to fix some of them, but the point I'm trying to make here is not bashing other solutions, just showing that when it comes to the video playback itself, StealthSeminar just is way mountains above everybody else. Like nobody else that I have found has been able to compete with the fact that StealthSeminar takes your video and encodes it properly so it always auto plays correctly and it always has the exact same experience as if it were a live webinar. And of course, for those of you who want to know this, it does have the fake chat functionality, and there's a lot of things you can do with the fake chat. I'm not going to include that as a reason because personally, I think that's very disingenuous to have a fake chat when you're trying to trick people into thinking that it's live. However, if you want to position your webinar as a replay or on-demand webinar, then that fake chat feature is definitely something you'll want to check out as well because it does a really good job. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video informative and actionable. I'm curious what your thoughts are. If you've used StealthSeminar or you're considering other webinar softwares, go ahead and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know kind of the pros and cons you're weighing in terms of automated webinars and the different types of automated webinar softwares out there, because there are a lot, and of course by the time you watch this video there are probably even more. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button because I am staying up to date with all of the latest webinar softwares and always reviewing and testing, so to cut down the time it takes you to figure out which one is the best solution. Again, be sure to check out the links in the description because I have comprehensive reviews of other webinar softwares like EverWebinar and ClickFunnels. And over on my channel, I'm documenting the entire process of what it takes to build an online business from scratch. So if you're looking to grow your audience or income online, I encourage you to subscribe and join myself and other fellow aspiring entrepreneurs on this crazy journey of digital marketing and entrepreneurship. So until the next video, like, subscribe, and keep building the business you love. Take care.